Hi there. Did you know that Epstein Barr virus can be one of the root causes that triggers Hashimoto's disease and hypothyroidism? Hi there. My name is Laura Dankoff from PathToHealthAndHealing.com. Today I want to talk to you about the possible connection between Epstein Barr virus and triggering Hashimoto's. So Epstein Barr virus is what is known as mono. Many of us have had it when we were younger, and this caused sore throat, swollen glands. You just didn't feel well for a long time. You had terrible fatigue, and you get over it, right? Well, for some people, it is believed that an episode such as chronic stress, other hidden infections, low vitamin D and other low nutrients, chronic sleep deprivation, anemia. These can be all stressors on the body that potentially could be reactivating this virus in your body. And what happens then is you start to have similar symptoms, such as fatigue, swollen glands, sore muscles and joints. You might have a low mood or depression, and you could possibly even have slightly elevated liver enzymes. Now, there is some argument around this, but let me just tell you about my experience working with women for many years. Is when I have someone come to me complaining of many of these symptoms. They're just suffering with a lot of fatigue. They might have irregular cycles, and they know something is just off, and they feel it's their thyroid. But when they have the standard testing done, they're told everything is fine, but oftentimes they're not getting a full comprehensive thyroid panel, nor are they having their antibodies checked to look for Hashimoto's specifically. And when I'm doing an in-depth history on many of these women, I will ask them, I say, did you have mono at any point in time in your life? And I would say 90% of the time the answer is yes. And some say, well, I don't know, because it might have been passed off as a sore throat or treated as strep, when in actuality it was mono. And so if I do Epstein-Barr titers on them, check their antibodies, I will often find both present. And this can be a real key to understanding the symptoms associated with Hashimoto's and why it's hard to treat. So what are you supposed to do in this situation? Well, one of the things that you want to look at doing is addressing some of the possible contributing factors that have reactivated that virus. And first of all, that starts with, as always, reducing stress, getting adequate sleep, optimizing your nutrition, and looking for nutritional deficiencies as well, such as low vitamin D, low zinc, maybe low selenium, and low B vitamins. And then we can look at ways to address the reactivation of the virus. There's different ways that we've done that. In my practice, we may use natural herbal remedies. Sometimes I'll use something called low-dose naltrexone, antivirals. It's really a very individualized approach. And then we want to make sure we're supporting your immune system in the right way and addressing some of these deficiencies as well. Now, there are other things that also can be associated with causing the Hashimoto symptoms to be worse. Hi, Margaret. And it's important that those are addressed as well. Now, it can be very overwhelming, and you can often feel like you're not getting answers. So if you do feel that you have Hashimoto's or hypothyroidism, or suspect that you might and you aren't getting answers, it's time to take back control of your health and get to the why behind things. Why are you having these symptoms, and how do I begin to fix them? You deserve to have answers, and you need to know what's going on. You need to be able to understand the risk factors and the signs and symptoms of Hashimoto's disease, and what are the most common types of symptoms. It often is things like fatigue, other hormonal imbalances, mood changes, hair loss, constipation. The list goes on. But that, there could be other symptoms. That's only a short list. The list is quite long, actually. And it's important that you understand, what are the why the current approaches are failing, and will continue to fail millions of women if we don't really address the root cause or the why behind Hashimoto's. And I want to provide you with some valuable takeaways for this, because you deserve to have answers and you deserve to have your symptoms validated. Like I said, I've treated really thousands of women over the years with this condition. And, I know, like them, and if you have Hashimoto's, or suspect you do, you're often left very frustrated that you are not getting the answers, and that you're going from one healthcare provider to another, trying to get them to listen to you and to do the thorough testing that you're looking for. And this can be really a challenge often. And I know that many women have had their symptoms dismissed. And you know there's something wrong. It's your body after all, and you deserve to get those answers. Now, it may not be Hashimoto's, it could be something else, but at least you can find out and rule that in or out. And oftentimes, like I said, the labs done are very, you might get a TSH and a free T4, but you won't get the full panel looking at free T3, thyroid antibodies, thyroglobulin, and more. And I talk a lot about this in the overlooked causes of Hashimoto's. It's time to take back control of your health and understand what's going on. So if you would like to learn more, I hope you'll join me in the overlooked causes of Hashimoto's. In that video, I will go more in depth about what some of these overlooked causes are and what steps you can start taking to fixing them. All right, well, have a great day, and I wish you the very best. And if you'd like to sign up, just click on the link. Thanks. Bye.